afternoon everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Welcome guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you for all your wonderful messages and also for your messages that you've sent privately to ask for some advice. I am more than happy to help. Right, I was stating the other day that I've got a list of things for what people want me to do. I was so intrigued by this colour which I've never done, for a lovely lady called Linda. I've never done these colours together, so and the colours that she asked me to do was blue, black and orange. Now again, I've never done it before, those colours, but I was that intrigued. It's been playing on my mind and wondering what sort of look it would come out as and how it would all fit together. So I just had to let Linda jump the queue. I'm sorry, but I was just as intrigued as perhaps you all are. So I've had to do it. I've just had to do it. So I've sat here for about a good half an hour looking through all sorts of things, blue, black and orange. I've come up with a few things. Again, I'm just going to add in some greenery, but not a lot. I've only got one type of greenery out. So that's perhaps just to add a bit of, the green into it. And I'm going to just do it on a 12-inch grapevine wreath that we've got. And I'm going to go through what we've got. I'm going to go through the blacks first. So I've decided this time I'm going to get out the tiny poinsettias in black. I've got all the black flowers, roses and that, but because I don't want it always to be roses, so I've ordered some black tulips, but they've not arrived and I've been waiting for them. So I'm still wondering when they're going to arrive. But I've chosen the black poinsettias out of all the black floral I've got. I've got some black fern. I've took out 2 bunches because I may want to put one's dropped off. May want to put quite a bit of this around. I don't know where that's dropped off from. But we'll find it. I've also got out 2 different black foliage. I've got this, I'm not sure what it's called, but I've just gone through my black bucket and found it at the bottom near to the back. So I thought, well, I'll get this out. I may use that. And then I've also got, if I don't use that, I've got out my maple leaves. That's right. I nearly said oak, but I've got my black maple leaf heads. So they do need to have picks on, but I've not put them on in case I don't use them. So we'll put them on as we go along. For our blue, now this is, to me, it's like a bluey purple, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to use it. But it is a royal blue. It's when I bought it, so I don't know. I still feel it looks a little purplish. But I've got this for my wispy bits as well. I've got out some royal blue berries. I've took the leaves off because I didn't want them on. Now I've got out some sea holly and I've sprayed it dark blue before I started because I've only got it in the purple. So you may see a little bit of the purple shine through, but I've tried to cover it and I've waited for it to dry. So I've got those. I have got out a lighter blue, but I've got my cosmos. And I thought again, for the movement, I thought we could add these if we don't use these. So I've got those as well. And I've got some royal blue. When I did a wedding, somebody wanted foam flowers. So I've still got some royal blue roses. I've got a few left, but yeah, they're down here. But I thought, well, we could add in the foam roses. Not a lot of people like these because they're not obviously real look. But the way they've created these, they do look real. You have to get close up to and touch them to realise that they are foam. But they are pretty. Now, I brought 3 bunches out. But this is the beautiful hydrangea that I've got in the burnt orange. But I've taken, as you can see on one head, pulled them off and placed them on single picks so they will go further. So we've done that as well. I decided just to get out another 2 of the, just 2 I want to place because I've done a bow. Place it around, maybe around the bow. And I thought, I know we've got some ivory colour wheat here, but I thought that would perhaps add a little difference to it with the, so I decided to get out the wheat or the harvest with the grasses as well. And I'm not prepared with these guys because I don't know how I want to chop them up, but I've got some orange foliage. It looks, I think when I bought them, there was classed as eucalyptus, but I don't think they are eucalyptus myself. They could be ficus, I'm not sure. But I've got these out and I just thought, well, I'll grab this bunch and bring them out. And the only green foliage that I've got is, now this was called eucalyptus when I ordered it, on short bunches. So I thought I could dot those around perhaps as the whole length of the stem. And for our bow, I've just done it in plain. I didn't want any patterns or anything, so I've done a dark blue, I've got like a rustic orange, and I've got a plain black. So I've just done 3 loops of each colour. I started off with the navy blue and did 6-inch, then the rustic orange I did at 5.5, and then the black I did at 5, and the one in the centre, rustic orange again, I did at 3. So we've got that. So I'm going to bring the camera down and we're going to start. I am excited about this. I really do get excited about things colours that I've putting together that I've never put together before. So this is going to be quite intriguing. So let's just bring our camera down, guys, and let's get started. So I'll move it in. Let's hope it stays where it should without it bending upwards. I've got a feeling it's going to start rising. Let's just see if I can bend it a little bit further. Oops, it's moving. There, we'll keep it there. So, here we go. Oh, I haven't got a hook. I cut a piece of the rope off. Saves me keep bending down to the bottom of the floor. So I cut some off and placed it in a little pot, what's stuck onto my workbench. So let's just get that on to start with. So the lovely lady Linda has really got me intrigued. Right, first of all, I think I'm going to do the orange foliage and place that at the back. Let's just get a big bunch out. start with. Oops, a couple of the leaves have fallen off. So you've got 4 stems on here. So I'm going to cut all 4 off. I may be able to get 5 out of this. I think I will. Yes. Let's just, oops, that's gone over the other side of the room. Right, so I'm just going to manipulate these. And I'm going to do a crescent one again. I do like doing the crescent ones. I do the full ones as well. Let's pull that one off. It's too low at the bottom. So I'm placing these on the outer side. Let's see if I can do one where it goes up and out and then down and out at the bottom. Let's bring that a bit up higher, just to make it slightly longer. Can I put this on a piece that I've cut? Let's just see if, no. I'll put that one in the middle. I'm going to take the bottom off of these and put picks on those 2. And then I will bring it on the inside the stem. I may need another bunch. Let's just give it some movement. Let's get another one. Oh, this one's been chopped on. Right, so let's use those. This is a very thin wreath. I've had these ones quite a while. I don't really use them very often because they are thin, unless somebody really just wants quite a minimalistic one. But I'm sure we can make it look thicker and more full. Bring that one out a little bit. Excuse me. Place that one in this. And just bend it so it I'm going to put these 3 on single picks. And I'm going to bring those in here. Let's just cut them down a little bit on the end. And also these are going to give us some length as well, with them being quite long stems. I think we may need one more. And I'm going to cut this one into two, because it doesn't look very full around here. So I'm just going to bring those in and add to what we've already added in. Right, so I've just done that with the orange. So I'm going to add in our fern. Now they've got 3 leaves on one sprig, and I'm planning on keeping it like that today instead of separating them. And you get 7 stems on one bunch. So I think I want to keep them like that. Just bend the stem again, just to give it that bit of movement. And I'm going to go around from where I started and add in the black. I've got blue foliage, guys, but it's the wrong shade or tone of blue. I've got the dusky blue or the baby blue. I haven't got no navy. So that's given me a bit of a thought what I need to get in. Oops. That's not sitting. So let's reposition it. Some of that need twisting around because they're facing the wrong way. If you've got any colours like my friend Linda suggested, what's different but they go lovely together, oh, please drop us a message and I shall do a video on those colours. I do like to have a challenge. Get that one in, bring that one on the outside as well. I can remember doing one for a customer who wanted purple, oops, I've just put that off. Purples, really rich, deep purple, and what was the other colour? I forgot now. Purple. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's, oh, I can remember doing one. Purple and greens, I think. I'm sure it was purple and, yeah, purple. I think it was purple and green. I may have got that wrong, but I know it was a rich, deep purple. Oh, no, it wasn't right. Sorry. Purple and blue. It was like a really dark navy blue with like blueberries in and things like that. And rich, deep purple roses. It did look really nice. I can remember that. I've never done these colours. So I'm exceptionally, really intrigued with this. Oh, it's my son's day off from work again, and he's gone walking, he's gone hiking by himself. Up to the countryside hills. I can't help myself, but I always say to him, will you be all right? I know he's in his 26 next, and he's like, Mum, of course I'll be all right. You asked me this last time. I know, but I don't like the thought of you being on your own. We all like company. Yes, I'm okay, Mum. Just glue that one on. I did say to him, you know, parents never stop worrying. It doesn't matter how old the children are, they still worry. I told him it's my duty to worry. So, I mean, it's not a sunny day. It is quite just cloud, overcast. No rain, but just cloud. So I do say to him, take lots of pictures. So I can see how his day's been. Now, I think I may want one coming out here. I'm going to cut the stem a little bit shorter on this one. And I may want one going on the inside as well. So we'll bring that one out. Oh, it's not. We'll turn the leaves around. And that leaves me with one left on the bunch. So I may just use them all, place it somewhere if I see a little gap. Saves me just having one oddment. Mix it in with the orange. Like so. Right, let me just see where I can see a gap. I still feel. I'm going to place it here, just under here with the orange foliage. Right, so that is our black fern, and our bow is going to sit there. So I know I've got the black foliage. I'm thinking I'd like to place in just some roses to start with. It actually looks really nice. Let's place one there. Oh, that's a bit long. And then I'm going to go in a zigzag with the roses. I'm not going too far. I'm going to cut the stems a little shorter. That like that. I'm lifting them up so they are not sitting totally flat. If I need any more, I've got them down by my side on, and I can just add in some more. Oops, I've just pushed that one back down. I think one's sticking out. Yeah, something's sticking out. So we'll have to sort that out. Let's cut this one shorter as well. Right, let's have a look. I've felt a few go through. It's so thin. If I can lift up the stem, then I tend to lift it up. Let's see. That's okay. So I'm just a little bit worried about that one. And maybe that one too. So let's put that one out. So we've got the blue in now as well. Actually looks really nice. Do I place in some of this small eucalyptus just for the bit of the green? Let's just manipulate the stem. Oh, so heavy-handed. We'll manipulate the stem and we'll just get it to be, you know, some to be slightly more open, so it's not sitting flat. I feel that one's going to cut now. So I'm going to bring some there. And again, I'm doing the zigzag placement with the foliage. Some on the outside, some on the in. Oh, my tummy's grumbling. I don't know what's wrong with me. I felt that one may have gone through. Oh, no. So just by adding that little bit of green as well, sets the oranges off and the blacks and also the blues. Oops. We may need another bunch because these are only small. Let's see. I have done dusky blue and orange before, but never with black. Just fancy. I'm going to need one more. A leaf dropped off. Now we'll place this one here. I can just manipulate the stem so the leaves are relatively facing the same way. Right, so that's what we have with our green eucalyptus in. Right, I'm considering placing our boat in. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, Linda. What a good choice of colour. So I'm going to pop. And it's the same lady who told me about the weaving needles as well. If I can get it in. So let's just make sure that it's the tail ends are all sitting where I'd like them to be. There, so we'll turn it over. We'll twist. And then just bend the wire back inside. Doesn't that look lovely? That really does look lovely. Right. So I don't need the eucalyptus as of yet. If I need any more, we'll grab it. What does... I want to place in our hydrangeas. Or do I place in the black foliage first? Let's have a look. Let's bring some black foliage in. Let's take the top off of that. I have got some oddments in here. Not many, I think that's it. I can get 2 out of that. So I don't think I'm going to use the maple leaf. I quite like how that spreads across. I'm going to bring some black foliage on the inside, and I'm going to bring some of this also on the outer side. So let's do the inside first, and I'm going to mix it up with where the green is. I'm cutting these quite short because I want them as depth. And then we'll do another one here where the blue rose is. Let me just turn it around. I can't get it in. There we go. So we've got one there as well. Let's just check if anything's come through. No. So now I'm going to bring some on the outside. So I'll keep the stems slightly longer. Now I'm going to save that one because it's not long enough. Oops, daisy, I slipped. Gosh, I'm slipping with my hand. There we go. That one's a little bit too long. Maybe one more. I wonder if I can use this one. There. So I've used the black foliage as well. Now I want to add in some of our cosmos, and because I want to bring in that blue. I don't want to not. I don't think I'm going to use them. Oh, I don't know. And then we'll bring in some of our hydrangeas and berries. I think I'm going to take these off the stem and place on picks. I'm sure I can. I've done it before, I think. Because they are, oh gosh, they are strong. They are rubber stems. So let's see. There we go. I'll take all 5 off. Let me just move. So because they are rubber stems, I'm not wanting to use them. You can place them in if you wish. But I'm going to put them on a pick, and I can then save these if I need them for any flower heads that I may have. just get them on picks. I love how they're floppy. Right, let me just check the camera, guys. I'm still a bit paranoid over the camera. Yeah, it's still running. Right, let's add in the blue cosmos. And with it having a lighter blue in as well, that will look pretty. And because we've got the blue roses on the inside, I want the cosmos on the outside. So let's just cut them all down to the same size. Oh, I just love how these move. Right, so we've got our blue cosmos. Look at the movement of them. So bouncy and wispy. So we've got those on the outside as well. So let's get some orange around this here and add in the orange hydrangeas. And that will lift up around the center point here, with it being a brighter colour. So I'm going to bring one. I think I did 7. One, two, yes, I did 7. So just by incorporating, I'm going to cut that shorter, guys. It's bending. So by just incorporating the orange, it's like the white. Anything you've got dark and then you add a lighter colour, what's vibrant or white, pure white, it brings it alive. I may bring one on that side. And one there. So that's brought that alive in the centre. Let me just check. I felt, oh, it's the wire to the ribbon is popped out. So let's replace it back in. That's the first time that's happened to me. I suppose first time for everything. Let's just check any more wires. Nope. So I've got 2 left. I want to bring one here, and something's telling me to bring the other one here, but I don't want it to be all orange around here, so I may place one here and then one here, so then it's a mixture. So let's do that, because it's a little bit blue and black around here, not much orange apart from the foliage. So let's just incorporate a bit of the hydrangea just on the opposite side of the bow. So we've now got that. Doesn't that look wonderful? That really, really does look wonderful. I don't even think how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got one left. I've just realised. So I may bring one there then. But let me just, I don't think I'm going to place these in. Oh, I don't know now. I was considering placing them one either side of the bow here, or I could do one either side and that way. I can just, yeah, I'm going to do it that way instead. You see, I'm going to add in those for definite. I've cut some wheat down. Do we need some wheat? I don't want it to be too orange. So let's see about that. But we do need, because we've got blue and orange floral, we do need black floral as well to go with it. And then they've got the berries. Oops, I've just pulled that one off. We may place the berries. Yeah. So we're definitely going to have those. We're going to have those. We're going to have those. We're not having those. And I don't think we're going to have the wheat either. I don't think it's needed. So let's get this hydrangea in. We may as well. I'm going to put it under the loop of the navy blue loop, so it's not showing too much. So let's use that as a bit of depth. Right. Do I? I don't know. I quite like them both ways. Do I actually place them on the end? No, I'm going to place them on the ends where the green foliage is, because they've got quite a bit of a point on. That can sort of like have it as a cluster there on the ends. Just slightly lift them up a bit. Like that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the tail ends. I may just have them hanging over. Right, berries. How many did I? I've got 8, I think. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I've got 8 out. So we're going to do with the berries. I'm going to bring them in between the blue rose on top. So again, we've got some blue on top. It's not just the rose. And then these 2 roses here do the same. Just getting that orange through a little. If I've got any left, I'll probably place a few around the sides. So those 2, so 1 here. I can get it in. There we go. I think I may need something here. It doesn't look, maybe a bit more foliage. And then 1 in between these 2 here. Oh, I've just cut that leaf. We'll wait for it to dry. So I've got 4 left. So I'm going to bring some of these berries on the outer side as well. So we'll bring them on the edge. So 1 there. Then I can't see. It's not sticking very well. Let's pull the glue off. One, and I'm placing them in the same place. I've placed 1 on this end here, then 1 just before the ribbon or the bow, So then I'm going to place one on the outside just before the bow here, and then one on the end there. So let me just check for any. Yeah, there's one what's come through here. That's the hydrangea. I'm going to pull that out, shorten the stem, and then place it back in. Oops, I'm caught. Right, there's one here. I've got this one. I can't get to this one here because it's not sticking out enough. I wonder if I can just pop it up a little bit more and try and cut that tip off. Not much. So right, we'll push it back in. There we go. Right, we've now got our poinsettias and our really deep blue sea holly. I think we'll get us poinsettias in first. I may place them where the orange, so you can spot them out, you know, spot the poinsettias on the orange leaf. So I'd place something like that. I'm just going to put them here. I don't think I can get that through. Oh my goodness. And then one like that. Then I've got two left. I'm going to bring these two on the ends. So let's get these two in on the ends first. Just put them with the acorn. So we've got the black poinsettia on the ends here where the acorns are. So then I'm going to place these in where these orange leaves are. Just so they're leaning on the, or showing up a little on the orange leaves. So then we've got all three colours of the in floral placed in. Oh, I can't. Let's just get that orange leaf up a little. Oh, I keep heading for the sea holly. Put that there a moment. Then our last one, place can't see. Let's just move some of the foliage out of the way. It's moving as I'm trying to place it in. There we go. Bring some of the orange leaf up. And the black ribbon. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I may cut them. Now the sea holly, you can't see it really. I'm wondering if I need, because I've got a gap here, and I'm wondering if I need a little bit of greenery on that gap. Just under here, because I've got that one sticking up there, but I haven't got it here. So I'm going to place another extra piece in. So let's do that. I can see. There. I've just pulled again one of the leaves off. Oh, I'm terrible. Place that back on. There, so that's filled that gap up. I quite like that. Let me stand above it a moment, guys. I like the ribbon, but I don't care for it hanging over. I think what I'm going to do is just cut it slightly shorter and just have them sticking out like that. So they're just shorter. I think that looks much better like that. Right, the sea holly. I've got it here, but you can barely see it. But it does add, and it's like a dark blue black effect, but it does add. Oh no, I'm not, no. I'm doubting it, so I say if I'm doubt, leave it out. Or if you've placed it in and you're still in doubt, take it out. So what can we place there? So we're not going to use those. So I feel I just need one more element to place in. I don't want any greenery in colour, or green in colour. I don't want really any more orange. Obviously I can see the blue. Or maybe I need something blue. Oh, I know I've got 4 pieces of navy blue left of some peonies, baby ones. Will they look up? No, they're too dark. Let's see. I don't really think it's needed. If I don't want to go light blue. I want to keep it with the rich dark, royal blue and the dark blue. So I think, let's have a look. Do I add in some more of the roses just around the edge, a little bit more? Let's have a look. I can pull that out. I think it's just here what's bothering me. It's not bothering me up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 9. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to place in these other roses. Let me just take that off, whatever it is. So we're going to place in these other roses, and then that should then make it look like nothing, because it looks at the moment, if you look here, it looks like something's missing. If I take that away, something's missing around here in the blue. You've got all the blue roses on top, and you've got just a couple or so around the side, but just a bit higher up it needs some more blue. And it does really need this sort of royal blue, because you've got your cosmos, but that's right underneath. Then you've got your navy blue tail end here, and then you've got your blue berry up above, but it's around the midsection. This is your top, that's your middle, and that's your bottom. It's just around the midsection where it's missing, because you've got this on your midsection, nothing, 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 midsection. So it's there that needs to be filled in with more of the blue roses. If that makes sense. Let's just cut them down. So we need one around here. Let's just get the black fern out the way. Look for so we need that to be around there. We only need 3. Now another one around this area where the black fern is, and the orange tail end, and the hydrangea. So we've not got no blue on the midsection there. So we need to just incorporate the blue there, and then also here. I think I may need a longer pick on that one. So let's just put a longer pick on. So it's around there. I can get it in. Oops, I've just pulled a leaf off. think I've just pulled the flower back out. Yes. There. So it's just to incorporate that little bit of blue around the edge. Let's just bring our bow back. Like so. So guys, I think looking at that from above, we don't really need any more in. If I lay it this way and show you from the side, so that's where we've got the cosmos and the black fern and the blue roses, and that's now we've placed those other three in, it looks more equally balanced than again having this on the midsection and then nothing on this midsection. So, and I think we've just added enough black in as well, and maybe enough orange too. The blue really does stand out with the orange, it really does. So thank you, Linda, for that. I really do appreciate that. So let's just get this blue tail end up a little bit as well. So I've placed that there. So I think if I do it and hold it this way as well, I think that looks really, really nice. And I really do like that. So I'll probably be doing more of those now. Thank you to Linda. I'll even suggest them to my customers. So let's just get it up on the easel, and then we'll bring up our camera. If I can open the easel. So let's just hang it up. Right, let me just tidy my workbench. I'm going to a party tonight, guys. I can't remember the last time I went to a party. It's the choir. One of the ladies in the choir is having a little party for the choir members at her house. And she's invited everybody in the choir. We had to sign a list of who's going to be there so she can cater for us all. She's even putting food on, bless her. But she has asked us if we want to bring us own, you know, bring along some drink, some wine or things like that. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I only have to have one glass of wine and I'm tipsy. But yes, I'm taking a big carrot cake and also a great big chocolate cake. I don't know which one I want most. I like both. So there is, my clock's stopped. I need a battery. So there is our wonderful blue, black and orange. When I've just stood there altering the camera, guys, that looks really quite elegant. It really does go together well. Linda, I can't thank you enough. I like that. Now I do like that. And doesn't that look lovely with the shiny rustic orange, with just a little bit of a, you know, shine to it, and add a bit or glitter if you want glitter bow just in the orange to add to it as well, what gives it that little bit of a spark. And I think that is lovely, really lovely. And I wanted to add in the blue, orange and black in floral. I just didn't want to have one or two of the colours. I wanted all three in the floral, and I also wanted all three, well, not all three, sorry, and I wanted the orange and black in the foliage, but because the blue foliage I've got is just slightly, well, say slightly, it's a dusky blue or a baby blue. It just didn't fit when I held all the elements in my hand once I'd picked them. My eye just kept drawing to the light blue or the dusky blue foliage. So that's when I decided, let's go green. So, and just by adding in that little bit of green foliage, I think it really does work well. So, if you've never done these colours before, guys, all thanks to the lady Linda, let's, have a go at it. Have a go, because I was exceptionally excited, and it was playing on my mind. I had to do it. I just had to. With it being my last day, I won't be back till Monday. I couldn't wait till Monday. It was just playing on my mind too much, so I just had to do it. I was too intrigued, and I absolutely love it. Love it. What wonderful colours. So give it a go, guys. Try the blue, orange and black effect. You don't have to have a bow. If you haven't got any black poinsettias, but you've got black roses, add in the black roses. Or if you've got any other black floral, like I've ordered black tulips, you could add in those. Or if you've got you've not got the deep rich or the rustic coloured hydrangea, just add in maybe a sunflower, orange sunflower, or another flower that's orange, or cracky, you could have orange roses, you could have orange daisies. Oh, I've got lots of things. Dahlias, you could add in those as well. Anything like that, guys. And also, again, if you haven't got the blue roses, don't worry about putting blue roses in. You could, easily put blue, some daisies in, or some peonies in blue, things like that. And if you don't, again, you don't have to have a bow. You really don't. I've only used plain because ribbon, because I didn't want a pattern in it. I didn't want to spoil the look of the plain black, plain orange and plain blue. So I kept within the plain bold colours with the ribbon, and just add some eucalyptus, ficus, maple leaf, boxwood, salvia, salal, calleus, ruscus, anything like that, guys, anything. So give it a go. I really do think you should give it a go. You will be, honestly, you'll fall in love with it. You'll be pleasantly surprised how beautiful they all go together. They really, really do. And I'm really, really surprised. And when I think about it, I think, oh, I don't know, blue, black and orange. I thought, I've never done it, but I'm intrigued. I really am intrigued. I'm going to challenge myself to this, because I've never done it. And I've fallen in love with the colours. I think they really do looks elegant together. They really do. And it makes a wonderful Halloween wreath as well. Instead of just having the purple, the green, lime greens, the oranges and the blacks, you by bringing in the blue instead of using a purple, well, what a contrast. And again, you can have it all up for autumn and Halloween as well. And maybe if you want to keep it out for Christmas, because you've got the poinsettias in, you could change the bow in the middle if you haven't got a bow, place in a big poinsettia there instead, and place maybe some more poinsettias around it and use it for Christmas. What a glorious idea. So give it a go, guys. Have fun and really, really enjoy it. I've enjoyed every minute. So again, Linda, thank you. So if you've got any requests, guys, that you'd like me to do, that you're not sure about, but you'd like to see it before you do it, then please, just drop me a message on my YouTube page, or email me on theflowerpatch2401@gmail.com, and I will gladly reply to your message, or send us pictures as well of some different colours that not many people really think of putting together, and maybe me too. And then I shall be intrigued, and I'll probably have a go, and you'll inspire me. So please subscribe, share and like. Bring everybody along, guys, again, to come and look at different tones and colours and things that go together. Give them some ideas as well as yourself, and maybe inspire somebody to have a go as a hobby themselves, and they may get addicted to it and want to do it as a full-time job once they've got the confidence and had the practice, and start creating some wonderful arrangements like yourselves do, and everybody around the globe. So have a wonderful day, take care, and have a wonderful weekend, guys. Again, tomorrow's one of my busy days. It's where I do the paperwork, the dreaded paperwork, where I do all of those, and then obviously deliveries, and then doing orders and things like that. So have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. And I love you all, and keep your comments coming. So God bless, bye for now, and good health. Bye bye. Let's just have a good look closer up. Oh gosh, I've pressed that button again. It keeps coming up with like a sun or something. Is it? Look at the glorious blue. It's not focused again. Right, let me just bring it down a minute, guys, so it doesn't... There we go. Look how glorious. Oh, I think I've still got it on. There we are. How glorious the royal blue foam, guys. They are foam. You may hear them. They are foam. And don't they look real? They look real with all the layers as well. And then there's your black poinsettias. I call them webbed poinsettias, but some people call them cut out poinsettias, where they've cut the leaves out. There's your acorn in the rusty orange. There's your wonderful hydrangeas as well, and your black fern with your eucalyptus, and there's your orange, quite a vibrant orange. It does look actually like ficus, I think, more than it does. It's with the veins, guys, that I'm going by, because the ficus has the veins like that. And then there's your rich dark blue or royal blue blueberries as well. And then there's your bow with the rustic orange with a shimmer or a shine, or there's no glitter on. Then your plain black. This is a 7/8. This is a 7/8. And the navy blue is a 1.5 inch. So, and I've cut the tail ends. I think they look better cut. Oh, and we can't forget one of my favourite flowers of all time, guys. Our beautiful cosmos. Look how the detailing on those, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So give it a go, guys, and have a wonderful time doing it. I sure did. And thanks to Linda. I really appreciate it, and I hope you like what I've created. So take care. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye for now. Bye bye.